Welcome to The Score, the free epicenter of local high school sports. We've got it all, so don't miss out. Brace yourself for fierce competition, highlights, and unforgettable moments. All brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates. One of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Also brought to you by Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone & Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire Battery and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. PJ Diggs, the excavation pros. If it's dirt, they do it. Renewal by Anderson, award-winning replacement windows and doors. Schedule your free consultation today. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Computer Improvements, Water Street, Skowhegan, your headquarters for computer maintenance. Dixon's Country Market in Benton, with 24-hour diesel service and the best takeout food around. And by Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Now, let's go live to Mike Violet and AJ Knight.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Erskine Academy here in South China, where this afternoon here on The Score, we bring you live coverage of girls basketball as the Erskine Academy Eagles host the Waterville Purple Panthers. He's AJ Knight. I'm Mike Violet. Sean Packard is our videographer here this afternoon. There is an old saying, and a child shall lead them. Well, let's make it plural and say, and children will lead them, because of these two basketball teams, there are only one starter. There is only one starter on each side who is a senior. Everybody else underclassmen. So the names of Mara Von Osen and Kaylee Crocker are going to come to the forefront tonight, because they are the seniors who are going to lead these teams. But 4/5 of the starting lineups on both sides are the childs or children who will lead them.
Yeah, and it's interesting. They kind of serve two different roles. Mara Von Osen, the star player, has put up a ton of points this season and kind of carried Waterville on her back. Meanwhile, on the other side for Erskine Academy, the scoring's been done actually by the kids, quote unquote. They're all in high school, but the kids, quote unquote, while the veterans, the seniors on their starting lineup and on their roster, their veterans, been more so, as the coach talked about, the glue that's kind of helped lead this young team into what has been a solid start for the Erskine Academy Eagles.
No question about it. They're 2-2. They started with 2 wins. They beat Belfast 36-27, beat Gardner, a team that we saw. Yep. And we saw them play and give Lawrence a pretty good ball game on Saturday, 52-50. They beat them, so that's a really good win there. They lost to Leavitt, 51-46. Also lost to Mount View by a score of 55-48. As for the Waterville Purple Panthers, they are coming off a couple of losses. They were blown out badly by Maranacook, and Maranacook is a really good team, 62-16. Before that, a loss to Mount Abram. But prior to that, 2 wins, one over Oak Hill, 55-31, one over Telstar by a score of 56-47. Couple of tough losses before that to Halldale and Mount View. But when you are as young as they are, those kinds of things are going to be expected. And as young as Erskine Academy is, Waterville is younger.
Yeah, that's what's nuts. I think for Erskine Academy, we've talked about sort of the dazzling sophomores, right? We've seen in Central Maine basketball on the girls' side, obviously Madeline Provost leads that. Mount Blue has Kinsley Malcor. But I think interesting talking about those games, Mike, also, how about this for Erskine Academy? Plus 11 in their wins, minus 12 in their losses. All 4 of their games have been decided by a total of 23 points. It's just over an average of 5 points per game. So this young team, despite being incredibly young itself, starting, 2 freshmen, has been in every game thus far early in the season.
So we'll roll it out there and see what happens. The Waterville Panthers, the Erskine Academy Eagles, a timeout. We're back with the starting lineups and basketball from South China between the Panthers and the Eagles next on The Score.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England, plus a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Do you need to replace your old, worn-out windows? Then you need to call Renewal by Andersen today. We're the replacement window division of Andersen, which means you can get your project started right away by scheduling a free in-home consultation. Ask your consultant about pricing options, including our 1-year price lock guarantee quote. Call now to schedule your free design consultation. This fantastic money-saving deal with great financing ends soon. Installation is always included. Call now.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
When it comes to your family's winter safety, 201 Tire Battery and Service and Nokian Tires has your back with a Hakkapeliitta R5. These Nokians are pure safety, offering comfort plus increased range for electric vehicles and hybrids. Get your Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5s at 201 Tire Battery and Service, your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust, Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Your safety team is Nokian Tires and 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201 Vassalboro.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
All right, Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here at Erskine Academy as we get ready to go in this one. Danielle Lefferts, the head coach at Erskine Academy, will go this way. 3 guards, 2 forwards. Olivia Childs, a 5'1 junior, starts at 1 guard. Also in the backcourt were there Kaylee Crocker, 5'2 senior, and Kelsey Dunn, a 5'5 freshman. Oriana Winchon back up front, a 5'5 sophomore, along with Maddie Clement Cargill. She is 5'10 and a sophomore. The tap that is controlled by Erskine Academy, and right off onto the basket, Kelsey Dunn hits. So Erskine, right off the tap, takes it right to the rack and scores.
These 2 freshmen have led the scoring in a big way. I'll get you the numbers at halftime, Mike. We had a kind of truncated preseason, but they've scored a ton of points.
All right, here is Waterville with the basketball. It's Maddie Jarvis. And a bounce pass off on the baseline, back outside to Jarvis. Inside to Von Osen. Von Osen high off the window. The arcing shot is good. We're tied at 2. Mara Von Osen scores for Waterville, their senior. Kaylee Crocker is the senior for the Erskine Academy Eagles. She wears number 15. Left side, the shot is up. It is no good, a little bit long, and Von Osen with the rebound for the Purple Panthers.
I think you're going to wear that name out this afternoon, early evening.
Jarvis's pass in the backcourt is stolen. Taking it right to the basket for Erskine Academy is Childs. The shot no good. The putback is up no good. Von Osen with the rebound, and Mara Von Osen runs the floor. Von Osen to the foul line. A jump step around the rim and no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. And Waterville leads it 2-0 on the Von Osen putback. 2-zip Panthers. Here's Childs, a freshman.
4-2 Panthers.
Excuse me, 4-2. What did I say?
2-zip.
Okay, 4-2. Inside the drive by Clement Cargill, kicks it back outside the 3 by Crocker, no good. Von Osen with the rebound, and Mara Von Osen clears to Jarvis. Jarvis over the timeline, kicks it left side to Snipe. Snipe goes in, the runner off the glass too hard, rebounded Dunn. 4-2 Waterville, Dunn. Over the timeline, two pretty evenly matched basketball teams. Dunn loops it in the corner. There is Childs. Childs drives. The shot is no good, but we will get our first free throws of this ball game. As going to the line for Erskine Academy, Olivia Childs, a 5'1 freshman.
Nice job by Childs there. She got Von Osen off her feet and then was able to drive to the basket.
Shot is up, and it is good for 3. Waterville by 1. The foul called on Danica Harrison. First foul of the game. One more here for Childs. Got the roll. We're tied at 4.
Shooters get shooters rolls.
Indeed. 6:09 to go in the first quarter. Just underway here in South China. Lead pass, driving to the basket. Snipe too hard. Rebound on the weak side. Picked off in there by Childs. Childs galloping. Childs down the left side. Nice bounce pass to Clement Cargill. Missed the shot. Rebound kicks out to Crocker. Crocker fills it. And Erskine Academy back in front 6-4, and the Eagles with some pressure in the back. Von Osen kicks it over left side to Jarvis. Jarvis ahead for Snipe. Snipe trying to get it to Von Osen. Out of bounds off Erskine Academy. Our first sub of the game coming in is Serena Hotham. She is a 5'6 junior, and Hotham will take the place of Isabella Winchenbach. Here's Von Osen. Von Osen. Not sure what to do there for a second. Finally gives the ball off to Snipe. Now to Jarvis. Jarvis in trouble. Back to Snipe. Snipe back to Jarvis. Jarvis.
She thought about it. She's going to crank that from 30.
Here's Harrison on the right. Harrison has it stripped and stolen by Kelsey Dunn. Dunn up the left. Dunn a stutter step, drives to the baseline, shut off there on the elbow to Crocker. Crocker goes in, just grazed the rim. It is saved on the basket by Dunn, but it ends up out of bounds in the stands.
Yeah, one of the things Coach Leverett's talked about is they were going to press and needed to be smart in transition.
Waterville with the ball in the backcourt, trailing 6-4. Von Osen, nice catch. Von Osen splits the defense, dribbles a little bit too far ahead, runs it down, kicks it back in the right corner. Shot by Harrison, missed everything. Rebound run down in the corner by Clement Cargill. Not a done. Or check that to Childs. Childs, good-looking guard, handles the ball nicely. Clement Cargill from downtown, no good. Rebound kicks in the corner, loose, and it's out of bounds. And it'll go to Waterville. Tonight's game or this afternoon's game brought to you by Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Yeah, and Erskine Academy was able to pull up 3 different games. In those games, Erskine Academy scored 134 points. Childs and Dunn have scored 94 of them.
Von Osen drives in. Jump step, no good. She missed everything. The rebound pulled down by Dunn. Dunn galloping. Dunn driving right side, goes in, missed the shot, too short. Rebound to Waterville, picked off in there by Harrison. Harrison to Snipe. Nice dribble by Snipe all the way. The runner got it, and we're tied at 6. Good move there by Haley Snipe.
And that starts with defense on the other end. You get a block, and you're able to create transition off of it.
6-6, the runner by Childs. No good, almost got caught between the rib and the backboard. She follows her own miss and hits. Nice job there by Childs, 8-6. Erskine Academy by 2. Jarvis in the back, over to Harrison. Harrison over the timeline, wheels around the pressure of Dunn, goes baseline. We've got a foul down low on Serena Hotham. At the scores table for Erskine Academy is Jackie Sassy. Sassy's going to come in for Kelsey Dunn. Sassy's a 5'5 sophomore. Waterville ball. Jarvis to put it into play. Von Osen pops out on the elbow, goes in, ball hits a knee. She goes up, she gets fouled on the way up. And off the bench, Sassy collects her first foul literally within seconds.
Yeah, Von Osen already has a 31-point outing this season, and in doing so, I think she was 11 for 16 from the line that night.
8-6, Erskine Academy by 2. Von Osen at the line shooting 2. High arcing shot is good. 8-7. One more for Mara. Trying to tie it at 8. And she does not. In and out. Rebound is cleared by Hotham. Hotham to Sassy. Now to Childs. Childs bounce pass on the right to Crocker. Crocker in the paint looking for Clement Cargill. It's knocked away, picked off in there by Jarvis. See if Waterville can cash in on the turnover. Jarvis against pressure, threw it away. Childs picked it off. It goes over to Crocker. Crocker, Sassy. Sassy up, hit the side of the backboard. Von Osen was there to alter the shot. Mora out of the shoot. Mara Von Osen goes in, weaves around and hits. Nice move by Mara Von Osen. And we've got a timeout. Nick Levine takes a timeout after the made basket. 3:06 to go in the first quarter, and it's 9-8 Waterville.
Yeah, I think actually Von Osen, we see the replay here, gets a piece of that, then grabs the rebound and gets a nice little, not really a Euro step, but a nice little weave there to put that in, and she's already got 7.
Off to a very good start. It's a busy week for us here this first week of 2023. We're right back at it tomorrow night in Fairfield. Brewer at Lawrence. Interesting matchup, 6:30 tomorrow night on The Score. Live audio and video on all of our platforms, 1160thescore.com, centralmainsports.com, and The Score's YouTube page. Please go to YouTube and subscribe at Central Maine Sports. We've got some UMaine hockey tickets to give away tomorrow.
Ooh, make sure you
Colgate.
subscribe and send an email. They're on a, 5-game winning streak?
Indeed, they just won the Ledyard Classic down at Dartmouth. Baseline left side, Sassy from about 10 feet. No good, rebound to Jarvis. Jarvis runs it up. Jarvis picks the dribble up just over midcourt. Never a good place to do so. Threw it away to Sassy. Sassy gave it right back. Stolen by Waterville. Over to Snipe. Snipe back to Von Osen. Von Osen penetrates. There's the Euro step, and she hits.
She's doing it all. She already got 9 points and I think 5 boards.
11-8. That's a pretty good line so far. Waterville by 3. Outside, Clement Cargill. Hands it off to Crocker. Crocker drives, baseline left side. Catch and shoot there by Childs, no good. Von Osen clears the rebound. Von Osen fouled.
For Waterville, Von Osen is showing versatility there, and it's no surprise because on the roster they list her as guard, forward, center.
I know.
So she may hand out water during the timeouts too. I'm not sure.
That's kind of what she did on the soccer field this year too. As we followed Waterville girls soccer, she played goalie one game because she had a bad knee, which by the way is still wrapped up. But of course she was a striker and a very successful one as that goes out of bounds. But
yeah, we saw her make that. I think the save she made in that Lawrence game made our top 10 plays from the fall.
One of our saves of the year, one of our plays of the year, absolutely. Which you can find on YouTube at our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Into Von Osen. Mara on the right. Hands it off to Jarvis. Baseline runner, no good. Too strong. Rebound to Dunn. Kelsey Dunn brings it up for Erskine Academy. The Eagles trailing 11-8, 1:50 to go in the first. Childs to Sassy, foul line left, a 3 from downtown is good by Kelsey Dunn.
There was a rainbow there. She had to get that one up as the defense adjusted well.
And we're tied at 11. In the backcourt, almost stolen by Childs. Loose ball picked up by Jarvis. Waterville's got a hustle. Jarvis in the back, and it's tipped off by Winchenbach and stolen by Erskine Academy, and they get a layup out of it for Olivia Childs. And the Eagles have gone in front by 2, 13-11. And a timeout called here by Waterville after the made basket. 1:22 to go in the first quarter. Erskine Academy here on a 5-0 run after trailing 11-8. They're back on top here, 13-11.
And no surprise, Coach Lefferts talked about how important it was going to be to press, and I think you've seen a little bit back and forth. Waterville's had some success in transition, but they already have 5 turnovers in the game.
Yeah, and that's a number that is high for the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, you're on pace to have 20 turnovers, and there's no coach that says that's an acceptable number. And I think for this Waterville team, you know what Von Osen's going to bring to the table. She's already got 9 points. I think she's got about 5 boards. I think she's got at least 1 block, if not 2. And we talked about how young these two teams are. Contributions, that press not making it easy for somebody else to help out with Von Osen on the scoring load.
1:22 to go in the first. Waterville ball after the made basket. And Rosalind Martin will put it into play just in the game. 5'6" sophomore. Martin into Von Osen, back to Martin. Pass in the middle of the floor for Danica Harrison. Harrison over the timeline to the right to Haley Gagne. Gagne, another one of the youngsters. She is a freshman. In trouble. Snipe. Lost it. Stolen. Ahead to Childs. Childs with a layup. Lays it up too hard. And out of the pile there with it. Sassy back out for 3 from Dunn. No good. Rebound. Childs saves it. And another 3-pointer. This one by Dunn from the right side is no good. This one run down by Holtham. Now Childs tries a 3. Banks it up. No good. Rebound out of bounds. This is out off the Eagles. It'll go to Waterville.
You don't, that's a good look there. 3 balls, usually get an open shot off an offensive rebound, and while you're disappointed you don't get one, you're Erskine Academy. I think you'll take getting 3 offensive boards on a possession.
40 seconds to go first quarter. Waterville with the ball down 2. Von Osen almost walked. Von Osen over the timeline, kicks it over to the middle to Harrison. Harrison to Snipe. Snipe catches, shoots a little bit too hard. Rebound tapped out of bounds off Waterville. Last touch there by Haley Gagne, and it'll go to Erskine Academy with 28 seconds left in the quarter, and the Eagles on top by 2. Very competitive first quarter. Here is Olivia Childs. Freshman guard handles the ball well. Foul line left to Hotham. Inside the runner-up, no good by Winchenbach. That's Oriana, and the ball out of bounds off Erskine Academy.
See on the replay here, Von Osen got a piece of that one too. No, I think that one was just short-armed a little bit. Maybe heard the footsteps, so to speak.
All right, Gagne into Von Osen. Ahead, ball tipped, stolen by Hotham. Erskine Academy still with time. Here's Dunn. Dunn with 5. Nice spin dribble to the foul line. Baseline right side, Sassy. It'll count if it goes. It does not. Rebound. That'll count if it goes. And it does not by Oriana Winchenbach. And that is the end of a very good first quarter. Score after 1. Erskine Academy up 2. The Erskine Academy Eagles 13, Waterville Panthers 11. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on The Score.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
Credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here at Erskine Academy in South China. Waterville with the ball, that is. They trail by 2. Here's Danica Harrison. Harrison stolen by Sassy. Taken back by Harrison. Now it rolls to Gagne. Not a Snipe. Snipe forces one up. It was blocked on the way up there by Sassy. And the loose ball picked up by Oriana Winchenbach. Right side, Sassy drills a 3. And it's 16-11. Erskine Academy with their largest lead of the game.
And how about that? Nice pass there. Again, getting in transition and just finding open teammates.
Von Osen wheels the pass ahead for Gagne. Gagne to the foul line, and we've got traveling called as she dished it off to Rosalind Martin. And it was called for traveling before that.
Tell you what, these guards on both sides, they ain't afraid to get the ball up.
They aren't. Hotham to the cutter. That's Winchenbach. Left side, the 3 by Dunn, no good. Rebound down, and Rosalind Martin not able to hang on. This will be a Waterville ball. This press has hurt Waterville for sure. Inbounds pass knocked out of bounds by Childs.
Tell you what, that's a heck of a play there because her and Von Osen had a little bit of hand fighting. That could have gone. Looking at the replay, I think the right call there was off of Childs, but whew.
All right, in the backcourt, Danica Harrison, another steal. This one's picked off by Winchenbach all the way, and she lays it up left-handed, and the lead now is 7, 18-11 for the Eagles. They're on a heck of a run here. Von Osen, a tricky dribble between the pressure. Von Osen over the timeline, trying to do too much, and the ball stolen. Dunn drives all the way and lays it up. Does not go. The rebound is taken down by Martin. 18-11. Erskine Academy has opened it up to 7. Martin for Von Osen. Von Osen, jump step, goes in with those long legs and long arms and left the shot short. And the rebound out of the pack now, Sassy. Sassy, right side, pass goes over to Hotham. Baseline pop is no good by Dunn. The rebound is taken down by Snipe. And Waterville trying to calm it down. This 2-2-1 zone has really hurt them, and now they give it away again. Childs with another steal, and she hits. And Nick Levine going to have to take stock here pretty quick of his team, which has been outscored here by Erskine Academy 12-0 in this run. And we've got a whistle and a foul on Erskine Academy. That is a break for Waterville there.
And I think it's on Childs, which is her second quarter, but something to keep an eye on.
20-11, Waterville desperately needing a basket here. Danica Harrison to put it into play. To Von Osen. Lazy pass, picked off by Winchenbach to Sassy. Sassy goes up over Von Osen. She wasn't afraid of the fact that Von Osen was there, missed the shot. Morrow with the rebound. Morrow all the way, drives, lays it up, it won't go. Right now there's a cover on the basket for the purple and white. Brooke Blaze wearing number 0. Blaze, a junior, at the foul line, right side to Sassy. Sassy for 3 long. Rebound far side, Snipe runs it down to Von Osen. 20-11. Von Osen up the right. Von Osen goes on the right side to Harrison. Danica Harrison to Snipe. Snipe to Von Osen. Pass just got there. Von Osen, foul line right extended. Got in trouble. Lays it off down low. And the ball kicked back by Martin to Snipe. Snipe for 3, no good. Off the side of the rim. And the rebound is cleared by Erskine Academy. Lauren Dufour got the rebound. Dufour the outlet to Winchenbach. And that ball is out of bounds off Waterville. Last touch there on the way out by Jarvis.
One of the things Waterville has done a little bit better job here in the second quarter is they've at least limited the offensive rebounds. Problem is they're turning it over.
Sassy for 3. It's good. 23-11.
They gave her a 2 on that, Mike.
All right, 22-11. She was on the line, so a 14-0 run for Erskine Academy now. Here's Snipe. Snipe driving up over Dufour. Shot no good. Dufour with the rebound. One and done for Waterville. Here's Blaze. Blaze lost it. Stripped and stolen by Harrison, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Blaze. So it'll go back to Waterville. 4:17 to go in the first half.
Yeah, and just to reiterate what you said, Mike, it was 11-8. Waterville with 1:40 left to go in the first. It's now 22-11 Erskine.
14-0. Crocker. Got it in the middle. Now back to Jarvis. Jarvis on the left for Snipe. To Jarvis. This zone, once Waterville has gotten in their half court, has really befuddled the Purple Panthers. Von Osen jacks one up from the top of the circle. No good with her high arcing shot. Then Blaze lost it on the dribble out of bounds.
That's just the 4th total Erskine Academy turnover. 12 for Waterville.
Erskine Academy's taking care of the ball. Jarvis. Right side. Got it back. And collapsing on Von Osen. Now Jarvis to Snipe. Snipe is open, fires the knuckleball. It's too long. Rebound run down in the corner by Brooke Blaze. Blaze to Crocker. Crocker a lead for Sassy. Sassy goes in, got bodied off the play there by Martin. And Sassy fouled on the play. Local sports on the score brought to you by the Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. Find them online at cmautogroup.com.
Nice job by Sassy there. You brace for the contact and get the shot up so you get the for sure 2 shots.
Shot by Blaze. No good. She and Von Osen with the 2 highest arcing free throws that you're going to see. And Von Osen checks out. Coming in for Waterville is Paige Willard, 5'6" freshman.
I think that's the first time Von Osen is sat.
It is. Second one by Sassy is good. 15-0 run, 23-11. Erskine Academy by 12. 3.5 to go in the first half. Martin has the dribble. Ball is tipped. Got it back. Martin got to get rid of it. And it is saved, and it was blown dead out of bounds before that save down to Clement Cargill. And they're going to give it back to Waterville. Last touch by Erskine Academy.
Yeah, I think we couldn't completely see from the replay there, but I think Crocker stepped on the line there, so you're trying to save that.
Jarvis over to Harrison. Von Osen out of the game. Jarvis to Snipe. Back to Jarvis, foul line left, and that one is nowhere close, and it is saved. And in the process of saving it, Lauren Dufour draws a foul.
And a nice job there. Clement Cargill gets in position, and then so Martin gets called for the shove. A little forearm shimmy.
So, Erskine ball, 2:58 left in the first half. The Eagles on a 15-0 run. They lead at 23-11. Walking it up, Kaylee Crocker, the lone senior on this team. Pass inside, intended for Dufour, and it touched some purple fingers on the way through, so it's going to stay with Erskine Academy.
She was clamoring for the ball, standing right there inside the free throw line, wide open, just a little bit high on the pass.
Crocker on the baseline. Pass goes in, tipped, and stolen by Harrison. To Martin, back to Harrison. Danica Harrison takes it all the way, stops, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Blaze. And it will be a Waterville ball.
Harrison, I think, trying to draw some contact there, but lost control of the ball. Good no call.
Jarvis. Inbounds pass to Harrison. Back to Jarvis in the right corner. Waterville down 23-11, needing a hoop. Snipe. Tries to drive in, lost it on the dribble, and then a held ball, and this is going to go to Erskine Academy. They have the arrow.
I mean, this is the question. Both these teams talk about how incredibly young they are. Von Osen has been outstanding offensively for Waterville, but when she goes to the bench, where do you get a contribution from if you're the Purple Panthers?
Crocker on the right side to Danica Ferris, who just came in, number 21 for Erskine Academy. Wing jumper from the left side, no good by Crocker. Put back up, no good. Rebound. Clement Cargill up, no good. This one's out of bounds off Erskine Academy, and it will go to Waterville.
Also helps Erskine Academy on top of the press, forcing the turnovers. Already 21 rebounds. They're just pounding the glass, and it stretches. They've dominated offensive glass.
Jarvis to Snipe. Snipe turns, fires, rattles in and out. Waterville cannot buy a basket. They have not scored since the first quarter. 1:57 left in the second. Crocker right side. Maddie Clement Cargill missed the shot. Rebound to Blaze. Another one for Clement Cargill. That one is no good. Rebound kicks out to Snipe. Snipe to Martin. Now to Jarvis. Jarvis wheels around the pressure. Trying to find some open space. Throws up a hook, not even close. Maddie Clement Cargill with the rebound. Clement Cargill on the push. Nice bounce pass over to Ferris. Ferris shut off, though. Ferris throws up a shot, and look at that. It goes in.
What a shot there. Sort of a desperation hook. You know what? That was a sky hook right there.
That one had a horseshoe on it for sure. 25-11, so it's a 17-0 run here by Erskine Academy, and Waterville throws it away. Got to put Von Osen in for the final minute 3. Waterville had a good first quarter. This was a 2-point game at the end of one, but nothing doing literally 0 for the quarter for the Panthers here in the second. 1 minute to go. Here's Kaylee Crocker. Crocker foul line right to Ferris. Pass inside. The leaner is up and good by Lauren Dufour. 27-19. And the run continues now. Another steal. The pass ahead for Ferris. And that one is picked back off by Danica Harrison. 33 seconds left. Waterville trying to score before the end of the quarter. Jarvis. Von Osen back in the ball game. Mara Von Osen.
I think Waterville content to take the last shot of the half here.
Von Osen checks the clock. 17, whips it over to Jarvis. Not a snipe. Now back, the shot by Harrison is no good. Rebound to the foul line to Blaze. Plenty of time. Blaze tries to go by Von Osen. Nice pass, threads the needle up for Ferris. Shot no good. Von Osen with a rebound. And she will hang on to it. And that is the end of a quarter where Erskine Academy pitched a shutout. And in the process, outscored Waterville by a count of 19-0 since late in the first quarter. We have finished the first half here at Erskine Academy in South China. Our score, the Erskine Academy Eagles 27 and the Waterville Panthers 11. You are listening and watching to high school basketball on the place for local sports, The Score.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Oh, please start. You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades, and Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Mike Violet here in the studio where I do opening drive every weekday from 7 until 9 on the Score. And in my hands, I've got a mafia envelope, as I call it, full of University of Maine hockey tickets, men's hockey, women's basketball, and men's basketball that the University of Maine was nice enough to give us to give to you. Very simple process for you to win these UMaine hockey, men's and women's basketball tickets. Go to YouTube, go to Central Maine Sports, our YouTube channel, and subscribe. Once you've done that, send us an email to thescore@centralmainsports.com. That's thescore@centralmainsports.com. That allows us to verify your username, and that officially gets you in to win University of Maine hockey, men's basketball, and women's basketball tickets, all from the place for local sports and your home for University of Maine hockey, women's, and men's basketball. The Score. And the Maine Black Bears, and the Maine Black Bears, fresh off their win in the Ledyard Classic, where maybe they exacted a pound of flesh, I don't know, but fresh off their win in the Ledyard Classic at Dartmouth College, are back at it Friday night. Colgate University in town to take on the Black Bears. It is a 7 o'clock face-off, and we have tickets for that. You can win them beginning tomorrow. But you got to go to YouTube at Central Maine Sports and please subscribe, click the bell, get our notifications, but make sure you subscribe, and that will get you in to win UMaine hockey tickets if
you send an email afterwards to thescore@centralmainsports.com. That video, if those watching the stream that you just saw, you can see Mike in all his glory, hitting one like it was the glory days from deep to win the game, like Alex Grant from Nokomis.
Right.
But you can see that on our YouTube page. You can't miss it. It's pinned to the top, and that will get you entered in for tickets the rest of the season for all three sports.
Yep. Send the email to thescore@Central Maine Sports after you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. So please go to YouTube at Central Maine Sports, subscribe, then send us an email to thescore@centralmainsports.com. Again, Maine Colgate, tickets for the Friday night game, 7 o'clock face-off at Alfond Arena. Here at Erskine Academy in South China, had a very even first quarter. Waterville led late in the first quarter, 11-8. Wrong Eagles. The Erskine Academy Eagles closed on a 5-0 run and led 13-11 at the end of one, and then they've extended that run to a grand total of 19 and shut out Waterville in the second quarter. They end up outscoring Waterville 14-0 in the quarter, 19-0 from the time that Waterville was up 11-8.
Yeah, as you see the highlights here playing currently from the first quarter, it's going to be a little bit back and forth because, like you said, 13-11. Von Osen was doing her thing. She has 9 of Waterville's 11. She plays, more than half the second quarter, but that Erskine Academy defense really settled in, forced 14 first-half turnovers, 7 in each quarter, and just kind of suffocated them. On top of that, they dominated the glass, 25-14 on the rebounds, Mike. Erskine Academy with the advantage.
Yeah, the inexperience of Waterville, other than Mara Von Osen, we really saw it on display when Von Osen wasn't in the game, and certainly when Mara Von Osen was not handling the ball, Waterville was struggling mightily. And this is an incredibly young basketball team with everybody other than Von Osen an underclassman. Of course, the Erskine Academy Eagles are in the same boat. Everybody other than Kaylee Clement is an underclassman as well. But they seem to have a little bit more skill in handling the ball. That seems to be Waterville's downfall at the moment.
I think it helps, too, especially, right, you got those two guards in Childs and Dunn. I told you that they scored, approximately 75% of the points in 3 of the 4 games, able to find some stats for. And you pointed out in the first half, both of them look super comfortable handling the ball. And I think the other thing is, for both of them, too, not only not being timid, but, man, Erskine Academy as a whole tracks down loose balls. You can see that on the glass. You can see that on their defensive pressure as well. And real quick, Mike, here you go. This is probably the play of the game. How about this hook shot? I don't even think she was looking at the basket. I got to be honest. I do not think that Ferris was looking at the basket there. She threw that one up.
Sometimes when you're just simply shooting, you're dangerous, and that's the case for Ferris right there. She shot it. She aimed for the basket, at least she thought she did, and it went in. So what we've got at halftime is a 16-point lead for Erskine Academy. The Eagles 27, Waterville 11. They are flying high. We are back with second half action after this on The Score.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Do you need to replace your old, worn-out windows? Then you need to call Renewal by Anderson today. We're the replacement window division of Anderson, which means you can get your project started right away by scheduling a free in-home consultation. Ask your consultant about pricing options, including our 1-year price lock guarantee quote. Call now to schedule your free design consultation. This fantastic money-saving deal with great financing ends soon. Installation is always included. Call now.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight's back here just in time as Mara Von Osen hits a shot off the backboard, and Waterville finally gets their first basket since late in the first quarter, and they stop the 19-0 run. It's 27-13, so Von Osen's got 11 of the 13 scored by Waterville. Halftime, by the way, was brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, HammondLumber.com. Winch back out on the right. Isabella Winchon back. A three jacked up by Childs. No good. High rebound, Von Osen, using all of her 5'11 frame. Unfortunately, though, it's stolen by Crocker. Crocker to Dunn. Dunn, nice move. She showed the ball. Got Von Osen to commit and hit the shot.
That was
pretty.
That just exactly what we were just talking about, right? The comfort with the ball.
Yep. 29-13. Here she is again. Bounce pass for the lead, and Dunn hits the shot. 31-13. Von Osen over to Jarvis. Jarvis up to Gagne. Back to Jarvis. Now to Snipe. Snipe takes it. Doesn't make it. Rebound. Back up. No good there on the putback by Haley Gagne. Got her own rebound over on the other side. No good by Harrison. Waterville certainly not lacking for chances, but they can't hang on. Gagne lost it out of bounds. And it'll be an Erskine Academy ball. Clement Cargill and Childs with Winchon back, Crocker, and that's done with it right there. Three from the right side, just a shade short. Rebound to Gagne.
To point out, too, Mike, one of the things we talked about, where does Waterville get contributions? In the first half, I'll finish that thought after this.
Crocker threads the needle, picked off there by Von Osen. Von Osen hustling all the way, rips it away, needs to find somebody open, does. Got it over to Jarvis. Jarvis dribbles around everybody, lays it up and in. Terrific steal and finish by Maddie Jarvis. 31-15. Foul line right, it's done. Dunn to Childs, now to Clement Cargill. To the cutter, nice cut there by Dunn, and a great feed by Clement Cargill, put it on the board, 33-15.
Now Dunn tied for a game-high 11 points with Von Osen.
5.5 to go in the third. Von Osen takes the ball away from Winchon back outside to Jarvis, to Gagne on the left, back to Jarvis, foul line left. Jarvis is trapped on the double over to Snipe. Snipe runs it down. Snipe is fouled. She was fouled on the play by Childs. Well, there's no question that Waterville seems to handle the man defense better than the zone.
Yeah, I was going to say, we were talking about this both young teams who were going to get contributions. Erskine Academy had 7 players score in the first half.
Spread out nicely. Harrison in trouble, away to Gagne. Gagne on the sidelines. Down low, Jarvis's shot was blocked out of bounds by Erskine Academy, and Waterville will inbound it on the baseline, down 33-15. Putting it into play here is Maddie Jarvis. Out deep to Von Osen. Von Osen kicks it right side for Snipe. Snipe hits. Check that, not Snipe, but Danica Harrison. 33-17. The lead is 16. Childs dribbles in a little bit deep. Got it over to Winchon back. Baseline left side for Dunn. Dunn with an air ball. That's out of bounds off Erskine Academy. Brewer at Lawrence and boys action tomorrow night, 6:30 from Folsom Gym in Fairfield. Maddie Jarvis. Pass by Harrison, tip, stolen. Nice lead to Childs, but getting back into the play. Jarvis stole it back. Jarvis to Von Osen. Von Osen lost it. Childs, nice feed ahead, and Dunn lays it in.
Dunn already has 8 points in this quarter.
35-17, an 18-point lead, largest of the game for Erskine Academy. Von Osen rips it back. Von Osen goes between a double team. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. Got her own miss. The rebound to Snipe, and Snipe is blocked. And it's out of bounds off Erskine Academy. In for Erskine Academy, Serena Hotham. And also in is Oriana Winchenbach. Isabella Winchenbach checking out along with Madeline Clement Cargill. Pass in for Gagne. Gagne back to Snipe. Snipe misses badly. Loose ball picked up by Hotham. Not a Crocker. Crocker, foul line left to Dunn. Dunn on the elbow. Whips it over on the right side to Hotham. Now back on the left. Open is Oriana Winchenbach. The three is no good. Rebound run down in the left corner by Dunn. A new possession here for Erskine Academy. Nice feed inside for Childs. Back on the left. The shot no good by Winchenbach. Rebound picked off by Hotham. And that is knocked out of bounds, and a foul called here on Haley Snipe, the freshman.
Nice passing there by Erskine Academy. I think that shot got a little bit rushed, obviously, as it tickles the net there, but still, got to like the ball movement.
Kaylee Crocker to put it into play. Crocker into Dunn. Dunn guarded by Harrison on the right. Childs. Harrison almost took it away. Loose ball picked up by Snipe. Snipe trying to dribble by Crocker. Pulls up and misses the shot off the glass. Rebound is out of bounds off Waterville. 2:59 to go in the quarter. Coming in for the Purple Panthers. Rosalind Martin, and coming out Mara Von Osen.
She's just got to be exhausted.
She sure does a lot.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. She does everything for them. Right side, Kelsey Dunn. Back to the front, they go to Crocker. Left side, Childs open three, no good. Rebound to the foul line. Harrison to Snipe. Nice dribble around Childs. Lost the handle, got knocked to the floor, and she was fouled on the play.
Again, I mean, that shot doesn't go down for Childs, but still a great look, and you'll live with that. It's just good passing.
35-17, Waterville ball on the baseline. Rosalind Martin will put it into play. The lob out deep for Jarvis. Jarvis, foul line, steps back, and banks it home. The bank is open, 35-19.
Nice patience there by Jarvis, realizing she had some space.
Shot was there. They backed off. She took it. She made it. Oriana Winchenbach on the right now to Hotham. To Childs. Childs kicks it back in the corner for Crocker. Stolen. Waterville with the steal. Harrison for Jarvis. Jarvis's pass deflected. Martin steps in front of an Erskine Academy player, comes away with it. Martin finally got it back to Harrison. Harrison to Snipe. Snipe with a tricky dribble. Pulls up at the foul line, and it's short. It just grazed the twine. Rebound picked off in there by Jarvis. Her shot off the bottom of the backboard. Now Snipe with it. Snipe turns, misses. And this rebound is taken down by Crocker. Crocker up the right. Kaylee Crocker, foul line right. Back out front, Childs. Open three. The shot no good. Rebound to Martin, and Martin is tied up on the play by Hotham. Jump ball, and this will stay with Erskine Academy. Coming in for the Eagles is Jackie Sassy, and sitting down Kelsey Dunn.
Again, you saw the replay there, a miss, but a good look, and Childs not lacking confidence.
Like he said, she's not lacking confidence. She missed the shot from the right side. A three, no good, out of bounds off Erskine Academy. It's a Waterville ball.
And it's one of those things, too. Remember, she's a freshman, and that range obviously takes a little bit to extend that range comfortably.
Jarvis, right side for Harrison. Couldn't get rid of it fast enough. Over to Snipe. Snipe drives, traveled. Let's reset things here for you. Brought to you by Midstate Machine. If you're looking for a career, check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. 1:14 to go in the third. Erskine Academy in control, leading 35-19. Keyed by a 19-0 run to finish the first half. Our game reset brought to you by Midstate Machine. Out front, it's Sassy to Childs. Childs, one dribble back to Sassy. Sassy penetrates just inside the foul line. The jumper no good. Rebound back up and no good by Winchenbach. Rebound left side by Hotham is no good. Rebound to Martin. Rosalind Martin, bounce pass ahead for Harrison. Final 35 seconds of the first quarter, 35-19. Erskine Academy over the defense, almost too high. Gagne runs it down. On the baseline to Harrison. Harrison back out for Martin. It's picked off by Sassy. Sassy drives, goes up, misses the shot. Martin fouled her, and that's a good foul there by Rosalind Martin. You don't want to give her the bunny. And so she will go to the line and earn it.
Make him earn it from the line. That's exactly what you said.
So Jackie Sassy, 5'5" sophomore, will shoot two. Foul's not really an issue as far as team fouls or personal fouls. Shot is good. 36-19. Back in for Erskine Academy, Lauren Dufour. And also Brooke Blaze, wearing the number 0. High arcing free throw is no good. Speared there by Gagne. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Maddie Jarvis hands it off to Harrison, back to Jarvis. Clock at 10. Now to Harrison. Now to Snipe.
That island's shrinking.
Got to be cognizant of that clock. They weren't, and that's the end of that. So Waterville's last possession fizzles out. And Erskine Academy in the catbird seat as we go to the fourth quarter. The score at the end of 3 from South China. Erskine Academy 36 and the Waterville Panthers 19. Back after this on The Score.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
When it comes to your family's winter safety, 201 Tire Battery and Service and Nokian Tires has your back with a Hakkapeliitta R5. These Nokians are pure safety, offering comfort plus increased range for electric vehicles and hybrids. Get your Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5s at 201 Tire Battery and Service, your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust, Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Your safety team is Nokian Tires and 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201 Vassalboro.
Well, all in all, not a bad quarter for Waterville. They were only outscored 9-8. Unfortunately, that 19-0 run from late in the first quarter all the way through the second right now is the difference in this game. So Waterville has Mara Von Osen back in there, trailing 36-19, and they have the basketball. Maddie Jarvis out front, being harassed by Sassy. On the sideline to Gagne, back to Jarvis. Jarvis to the top to Snipe. Snipe turns, shoots. She's not bashful, that's for sure. Rebound off the miss is Blaze. Blaze back to Crocker. Kaylee Crocker, the lone senior for Erskine Academy, to the foul line. Left side, Sassy wide open, too long. Rebound on the far side, and ripping it away is Blaze. Blaze runs into Jarvis. Jarvis picks up the loose ball. Jarvis goes in, stops on Sassy, little push off there, and we get a whistle. And I think Jarvis probably got bailed out.
A little bit. She could have been, I think, called there. She got that forearm up there and then kind of just got caught, and the contact bails her out from that double team.
So Maddie Jarvis will put it into play. It goes off the backside there of Winchenbach. Back to Jarvis from Von Osen, and Maddie Jarvis hits the three.
She got 7 all here in the second half.
36-22, it's 14. Top of the circle, Crocker to Blaze. Blaze on the right, taken away for a moment there by Harrison. Now back on the left side, Crocker's open for 2 inside the line. Snipe with a rebound, here's Von Osen. Von Osen out of traffic. Von Osen jumps it back to Harrison. Harrison's shot no good from 3. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Waterville. It was last touched by Lauren Dufour.
I tell you what, you know how they always give you that in football, they give you that time to release? Harrison might beat some of the best professional quarterbacks for time to release on basketball.
She does not waste any time. Here's Von Osen. On the weave to Snipe. Snipe to Jarvis. Now to Von Osen. To Jarvis. Left corner for Snipe. Snipe hoists it up there. Got it! Haley Snipe. I said she wasn't bashful. 36-24. All of a sudden, it's 12. Waterville with a couple of big hoops. The turn from the foul line. The shot no good by Oriana Winchenbach. The rebound to Waterville. Harrison trying to get it out of trouble. Now Harrison steals it back. Harrison, nice job. And Danica Harrison fouled by Blaze. So Waterville winning the battle for loose balls here and turning them into baskets.
Yeah, they've done a nice job to this point, really, of grabbing some boards. Erskine Academy, well, just a little over 2 minutes into this, one and done, and Waterville's hit a couple shots. Hit that big 3 and kind of felt like it was a little bit of a release for the Waterville team as a whole.
And Nick Levine takes time here with 5:56 to go in the fourth quarter, and his team has cut it to 12, 36-24. They've hit 2 hoops here, a 3 and a 2, 5 points to start the fourth quarter for the Purple Panthers to get to 12, and as close as they have been since probably 2 minutes into the second quarter. And a chance to whittle that lead down even more. Maddie Jarvis will put it into play. Jarvis into Gagne, back to Jarvis, back to Gagne. Gagne goes up and is fouled on the play, and she's going to get shots.
Nice little 2-man game there.
Yep.
Just good, turning through the contact. Go strong with it.
Haley Gagne going to the line. Foul on Oriana Winchenbach. Shot banked home. 36-25. Waterville has scored 6 in a row. It is down to 11. Second one is on the way. It is no good. Von Osen put back, yes! And it's down to single digits. It's 36-27. Waterville has scored 8 straight. In the pivot now, it's done. Now they swing it around to 3 by Sassy. No good. Rebound, Von Osen. Waterville with 5.5 minutes to work with. They've cut it to 9. Mara Von Osen on the left to Jarvis. Jarvis puts it on the floor, gets a Von Osen pick. Now on the right to Snipe. Snipe a bounce pass to Gagne. Gagne doesn't want to get trapped. Goes to Snipe. Now to Jarvis. Jarvis drives the runner just a little bit long in the rebound to Oriana Winchenbach. The outlet to Childs. Childs over a double team, looped it ahead. Winchenbach the 3, in and out, back in again. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
That was a big bucket for Erskine Academy, too.
Yep, that breaks an 8-0 Waterville run. It's 39-27. 4:40 to go. Snipe gets it right back. Haley Snipe banks it in. 39-29. It's 10. That one's tipped out of bounds by Jarvis. Waterville getting after it. Nick Levine has to be energized by what he has seen here in the fourth quarter.
Well, yeah, you want to see, right, no matter what, you want to see your team fight. And it just really feels like Gervais hit that 3, and then it felt like the team all of a sudden got a little bit of confidence off just a teammate finally hitting a bucket.
Here's Dunn to Childs. Childs drives. Nice pass. Baseline right side. Winchenbach missed the shot. Rebound picked off in there and traveling, though. Nope. I thought Gagne was going to get called for a walk. Instead, they call a foul on Erskine Academy. And Waterville will take that.
That's another nice pass there by Childs. Just a little bit rushed, though.
And Danielle Lefferts wants time. We'll take it to 4:23 to go in the third. Waterville has made a game of it. Score is Erskine Academy 39, Waterville 29. Back after this on The Score.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Dixon.
All righty, Mike Violet and AJ Knight, along with our videographer Sean Packard, back here in South China at Erskine Academy. Waterville has cut this lead down to 10. Von Osen somehow came away with that ball. Von Osen on the right to Jarvis. Back to Von Osen in the pivot. Fakes, turns, misses, gets her own rebound. Back up, she's going to the line.
Nice play there, too, with a little hesitation. Froze the defender, able to spin around. She left it short, but good effort there to track it down and draw the foul.
So Mara Von Osen shoots 2. That foul was on Maddie Clement Cargill. And that is 5 fouls on Erskine Academy. So Waterville's going to the line for the rest of the quarter. As Von Osen hits, it's 39-30. Waterville has not committed a foul yet in the fourth quarter. So Von Osen can cut it to 8. That one is no good. Rebound is out of bounds off Waterville. Last touch there on the way out by Haley Gagne. Quickly off the bench is Danica Ferris, freshman for Erskine Academy. Clement Cargill comes out. And here come the Eagles up the right side, Dunn. Dunn trapped. Got it away in the middle for Sassy. Sassy drives on the penetration, whacked there by Von Osen. What you want to do is make sure you foul him before the shot, and she did.
Yeah, the other thing, too, for Waterville there, Snipes out there. Dunn kind of threw that one blind. If Snipes out there, she's at least got a play to tip that.
Sassy to put it into play. Wide open, the 3 by Winchenbach, no good. Not necessarily the shot you want there. Loose ball, tied up, got a held ball. It's going to stay with Erskine Academy. Eagles don't need to shoot quickly. They don't need to take a careless shot. They have a 9-point lead.
I think it's feeling a little tight here for the Eagles.
Childs gets the runner, and it's in. Good entry pass, 41-30. Young Ms. Childs is a good-looking freshman, that's for sure. 41-30. Snipe steps back, missed the shot. Rebound hauled out of there big time by Dunn. That was a huge rebound. Kelsey Dunn with a big board. Back outside to Childs. Right side to Sassy. In the corner for Ferris. Now to Sassy. Childs cuts to the basket. Could have been a foul call there. They didn't call it on Von Osen. Back out front to Sassy. To the cutter, Dunn. Dunn, and again, Erskine Academy being careless with the ball when they don't need to be. Von Osen got bumped by Childs. Von Osen back outside, intended there for Gagne. Stolen by Sassy. Great defense by Jackie Sassy. And Sassy had it knocked out of bounds by Von Osen.
Yeah, Von Osen, I think, took that a little bit for granted, knew that she had teammate back there, and Sassy did a nice job falling back and then jumping the passing lane.
Quickly up at the scores table, Serena Hotham. She'll have to wait for the next whistle. Childs over the timeline. Good bounce pass to Ferris. Back to Sassy. Foul line left to Dunn. Turned it down. Don't need it. Dunn a tricky dribble to Sassy. Sassy for 3. No good. Again, you don't need it. And the rebound, Von Osen. Mara Von Osen. Left side for Jarvis. Waterville needs a hoop. It's an 11-point Panthers deficit. The 3 banked up. No good by Jarvis. Von Osen runs down the rebound. Von Osen ahead for Harrison. Shot short off the glass, and Harrison fouled as she fielded her own miss and got fouled from behind, I believe, by Oriana Winchenbach.
And a nice job there because she not only, Harrison obviously had the defender between her and then was able to go around and get in position for the board.
Danica Harrison at the line, shooting 2. Got to make these. She doesn't. Holtham finally able to come in, and Winchenbach will sit down. One more here for Danica Harrison, 41-30. Waterville down 11, 2:27 left in the fourth quarter. Second one also no good. Rebound deep to Hotham. So a missed opportunity there for the Panthers. Here's Dunn to Childs. Whoops, almost traveled. Over to Sassy, back to Childs. Childs will try it on the right now to Dunn. Erskine Academy need not shoot. Left side, Sassy pulls the trigger and fills it. Well, if you're going to shoot, you may as well make it. 43 to 30.
It was a good look.
It was. She was wide open from 15. Von Osen somehow ends up with that ball. It was magic, but she got it ahead for Gagne. Gagne lost it. And Waterville with a squander there. 1:45 left. And Erskine Academy looks as if they're going to be able to withstand the run by Waterville. And one of the reasons they are is because Jackie Sassy can't miss right now.
That gives her 12.
And all of a sudden it's back to 16, 46 to 30. Over the defense to Gagne, too far over the defense, and that's traveling in the backcourt there on Ferris. But with a minute 22 to go in the lead 16, Erskine Academy in pretty good shape here. Waterville ball on the baseline. Jarvis to Von Osen. Von Osen blocked. Got her own miss and hits. 46-32, it's 14. Sassy in the backcourt. Weaving through, and that's traveling or a foul. It's a foul on Waterville. Just the second team foul on the Purple Panthers. Rosalind Martin coming back in for Waterville, and Von Osen. That left knee is still an issue for Mara. She's been playing with that injury since the soccer season.
And she's got a game-high 16.
Childs, left corner for Dunn. 1 minute to go. Erskine Academy with the ball, recognizing that they don't need to shoot. That one is blocked from behind on Ferris, but Sassy steals it. Sassy, back to Dunn for three. Yes! And that one makes it 17. With 42 seconds to go, here's another steal by Dunn. Dunn goes up, got nailed, hits the shot anyway. Fouled by Jarvis. She'll go to the line for an and one. And this is the largest lead of the game for Erskine Academy, 19.
And she has been huge. She had 5 first half points. She's got 18 now with a chance to make it 19.
And she does. And bumps the lead up to 20. And Coach Lefferts will do a 5-for-5 sub. Everybody getting a chance to play tonight. 35 seconds left. Waterville down 20. Outside Jarvis. If you're Waterville, you may as well just shoot it. And that's going to be a backcourt. You got to save it. Now, lesson learned there for Danica Harrison. Yes, you commit a backcourt, but you can't just leave the ball there because it's a free ball. 17 seconds left. Crocker. Pass in for Isabella Winchenbach, and she drills the three. Fresh off the bench. Makes it 23. And on the right side for Waterville, Danica Harrison, it's knocked out of bounds with 4.6.
How about that? It was 39-30 with 4 minutes to go. And you get a 16-0 run.
That one fired up there off the side of the backboard. No good for Maddie Jarvis, and that is it. As you were saying, this was a game not that far long ago, that's for sure, 39-30, but a huge finish, a 13-2 finish by Erskine Academy, and they end up winning it going away. Final score in this one from South China, Erskine Academy Eagles 55, Waterville Panthers 32. Our post-game show, our score player of the game, and the final totals after this. This is high school basketball on the score.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
Credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. Our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, back here post-game at Erskine Academy in South China. The Erskine Academy Eagles finishing off the Waterville Panthers in girls basketball tonight by a final of 55-32. A game that was a game at the end of the first quarter, a seesaw first quarter where both teams had the lead. A late surge by Erskine Academy. They close with a 5-0 run. They led by 2 at the end of one, 13-11, Erskine Academy over Waterville. And that was a sign of things to come, because they finished the first quarter with a 5-0 run, went on in total a 19-0 run, led by 16 at halftime. They outscored Waterville 14-0 in the second quarter. It was 27-11. A very even third quarter. Erskine Academy just outscoring Waterville by 1, 9-8, but still they took a 17-point lead to the fourth quarter. And then Waterville went on an 8-0 run to start it, got this game within 9 with about half a quarter to go, about 4 minutes to go. It was 39-30 in favor of Erskine Academy, but the Eagles went on a 16-2 run to close. So you're always looking to close games, AJ, and boy, Erskine Academy wrote a book on how to close in this one.
Well, I think you talked about it too. I mentioned how we talk a lot about the dazzling sophomores we've seen thus far in Central Maine. Obviously, Madeline Provost, Ashley Shores has already won a player or a score spotlight. Kinsley Malcor had one of arguably the best games we've seen this season already. The backcourt for Erskine Academy are both freshmen, and they were huge tonight. They combined for 29. Kelsey Dunn had 19. And talking about close, Mike, she had 5 at half, finished with 19, so she has 14 second-half points. That's the definition of closing.
And these two freshman guards that Coach Danielle Lefferts had are going to be stars. Kelsey Dunn, as we mentioned, with 19, and the other freshman guard, Olivia Childs, a 5'1 freshman, a really good ball handler and really fearless in handling the ball and handles the ball with a ton of confidence. So they have two really good guards to build this team around.
Yeah, well, I kind of brushed over this because I didn't have time for the pregame. So I was able to get stats for they played 4 games before this one. Belfast, Gardner, and Levitt. I was able to track down stats. In those 3 games, Erskine Academy scored 134 points. Dunn and Child scored 91 of those 134.
So they've gotten it done.
And tonight the team scores 55. They combined for 29. That's more than half. Game high, Kelsey Dunn, she had 19. Jackie Sassy finishes with 12. She hit a couple big jumpers there in the fourth while Waterville was trying to make a run. And then Child's also in double digits with 10. Also important for Erskine Academy. How about this, Mike? Talking about a young team. 8 different players score tonight for the Eagles. On the other side, for Waterville, only 1 player in double digits. Team high, Mara Von Osen. She's been great all season. She had 16, did a ton, easily had a double-double, had a couple blocks, couple steals. She was spectacular. But we talked about halftime. Waterville had 14 turnovers, on pace for 28. They finished with 27.
Yeah, so they unfortunately hit their stride there in the second half as well after having a turnover-filled first half as well. Got to cut those down big time. Waterville really young, and even though when you look at the rosters, Erskine Academy is just as young. Waterville just appears to be younger. I think there's less basketball experience on the Waterville side, even amongst their freshmen.
Well, and don't get me wrong, Mara Von Osen is an absolutely spectacular player. She scored already 31 points in a game this season. You don't do that by accident. But I think, Mike, you've seen more basketball than I have. When you have 2 guards that can handle the ball, that just makes it so much easier for the rest of your team because ball handling, we saw tonight, right? Eagles press all night, and Waterville struggles to get it even into the front court. Credit to the Panthers, by the way. They were getting hammered on the glass. They do Erskine Academy finishes with the advantage, only 36-33, though. So they showed, I think, a young team, you want to see something to build on. This fourth quarter, I think they showed a lot of positive signs.
Indeed. It's going to take some time for Nick Levine, but this program infused by much of these young freshmen, and they have really made a huge difference. And, we're going to be joined by Coach Danielle Lefferts right now. Hi, Coach. Mike Violet, how are you?
Hi.
Put that on if you would, please. And if you can, we'll try to get you in the shot here. Congratulations on a nice win.
Thank you. A win is a win.
And a youth. Each team only has 1 senior on each side. You've got Kaylee Crocker. They've got Mara Von Osen. Your 2 guards, your 2 freshman guards. Wow, you've got something to build on there.
Yeah, I'm really fortunate. They have a great group of parents and a great support system. They've played a lot of hours together, a lot of travel ball, and they're just super hard workers.
Yeah, but we were talking about just before you came over how it is such a nice thing for a young team like yours to have, even though they're both freshmen, capable guards like that. You know the ball is going to be in good hands. You know it's going to get over the timeline. You know you're going to be able to start your offense.
Yeah, I have 100% faith in them handling the ball, going underneath. Even Olivia Childs being the size she is, she battles with the best of them. Down.
Not much fear there.
No, there is no fear. Sometimes it's more reining them back and letting them clean up what they're doing. And it's high school basketball. They're adjusting very well, and we'll get there. We're slow but sure.
Sometimes it's better that they don't know what they don't know.
Exactly.
But as I looked at your schedule, you've got a win over Gardner, and we saw Gardner on Saturday give Lawrence all they wanted for about 3 quarters before Lawrence finally ran away, and that's a quality win. And every win is a quality win, but that really is one you look at.
Yeah, that was a big moment for us, especially being so young and the second game of our season coming out and playing against them at home. It was huge. It was a huge momentum boost for us and just confidence that we needed as a young team. And now, we look at our schedule. We know every game is going to be a battle for us, and we just come in and work at practice. And the girls are great, and they know this. And we're more of a second half team. We tend to come out a little flat in the first half of games, but we battle back and we don't give up.
Yeah, that was kind of the case today. It was 13-11. You guys at the end of one, it was anybody's game, and you put together a super second quarter, 14-0. You shut them out, and included in that first half was a 19-0 run.
Yeah.
So all in all, really good. You got to be
Thank
happy
you.
as you get by the holidays, and now you can look ahead to nothing but basketball between now and the rest of the year.
No more power outages, storm.
Yeah, from your lips to CMP's ears, that's for sure.
We had a whole week off, so it was crazy with that.
Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate you
so
coming
much.
up. Danielle Lefferts, the head coach here at Erskine Academy. We'll come back and close this one down right after this on The Score.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades, and Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
So congratulations to freshman guard Kelsey Dunn. Excuse me, our score player of the game tonight with 19 points.
The N1. You forgot the N1.
Yep, a 19-point night for Kelsey Dunn here tonight as Erskine Academy gets the victory. It is a busy week for us. We are literally at a game-a-day pace here as we roll into 2023. Brewer at Lawrence Boys tomorrow night at 6:30. Back here for Erskine Academy girls against Madomic Valley on Thursday night at 6:30. Friday night it's a double dip, Mount Blue and Skowhegan boys at 6. The girls will play at 7:30. Then back here Saturday afternoon for a matinee. Oceanside will be at Erskine Academy and boys basketball at 1 o'clock. Other than that, we've got nothing to do this week.
Yeah, no, and it obviously slows down the week after when we don't have the holiday off. Tell you what, though, again, we talked about it a lot, I think, in the fall season, coming out of spring as we had our video coverage about just the lack of seniors we were seeing on rosters, and this is the other side of it. You're seeing these players step up. I will tell you, though, not skipping over tomorrow's game, but that Skowhegan game, talk about a guard that has made a huge impact during the season. Annabelle Morris scores in bunches. I'm looking forward to seeing her again because I didn't have that game when you guys were in Augusta.
Skowhegan and Mount Blue ×2 coming up on Friday night. So that's going to do it for us here from Erskine Academy in South China. For our videographer, Sean Packard, and for AJ Knight, I'm Mike Violet saying so long here from Erskine Academy. Final score in this one, Erskine Academy 55 and the Waterville Panthers 32. Good night.
Thanks for tuning in to The Score. In case you don't want to miss the next one, subscribe, like, and hit the bell to stay informed. This is the place for free local high school sports, The Score. And it's been brought to you by Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Mid-State Machine, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service, PJ Diggs, Renewal by Anderson, Assistance Plus, Computer Improvements, Dixon's Country Market, and by Casella Waste.